And good evening from Alpha Ice Arena. This is game 2 of the top tier USA Cup tournament from Pittsburgh. Clear that logo out of the way here. This is Team Ron Burgundy in their appropriate burgundy jerseys. April, I didn't mess up your stuff, did I? You're good? So we got Ron Burgundy going through warm-ups here on our left. And we'll pan over and look at Game 2's opponent, coast to coast. And I'm hoping to get a scouting report. I don't even know where this team is from. But the Rickety Bench intern, Derek Ulowitz, is in the house. So, Derek, your job is to figure out where this team is from. I don't know. Texas. Okay. Derek, that was some fast work. Thank you for taking care of that. Okay, so all right. All right, this team is from Texas. So, all right. So, coast to coast. Oh, okay. So there's a Burns on the team. All right, so coast to coast. They played after us this morning on this sheet of ice and lost to the Pittsburgh Knights by a handy, it wasn't even close, I'm told. So we'll see how this game pans out. Ron Burgundy again with just about the same roster that we had earlier. I've got my cheat sheet with me here for extra players here. So this is essentially a stripped down Vengeance roster with a few additions. So I'm connected to the comments here. All right, Charlie, I see your comment there on YouTube. This is normally Brooks Robinson's team. He played this morning, but I don't think he's here for this evening's game. We'll check. Because he had some baseball conflicts, but all the baseball seems to be getting rained out right now. So we'll see if Robinson is here. Like I said, he played this morning, and this is practically his regular season team here. This is basically the Vengeance team with some additions. Those additions are Jonas Cessna, Sam Davis, and Cooper Siegel. So Sam Davis, one of the additional defensemen on the team, former teammate of Reed Fairman. John McQuarrie, there goes the travel budget. All right, so I got comments coming in on YouTube and Facebook. Extended members of the Fairman family in attendance here. So Reed's Pennsylvania grandma doesn't have to comment because you're here in real life, IRL, for this evening's game. That's right, Charlie. Yeah, Brooks plays for the Canes on his baseball team, so I do not see a number 13 on the bench right now, so he might be, well, there's one player over there that might be Brooks, actually. We'll see. We'll see how this pans out here. So your starting line is going to be Baru, Moore, Barbish are the forwards. Wodzinski, Dixon, defensive pair. We're underway. Coast to coast, retreat in their own zone, circle around. Feather one ahead far side. Dixon breaks it up immediately, but coast to coast still pushing through. They had a guy over there in the slot, couldn't get it to him. So this pass just behind Barbish, can't exit the zone. So Dixon cutting through in front of his own bench, gets it into the neutral zone, takes a hit. Moore tried to push it through. Coast to coast in their own zone. That one's deflected in the neutral zone right underneath us here. So battle in the neutral zone here. Wodzinski takes it wide. He gains the line. He will come in hard here. No, that's Dixon. Dixon centering. Barbish was on the far post. Couldn't connect, though. There was a coast defenseman in there. Oh, Wodzinski, huge hit right in front of us here. Making that player pay the price here for... All right, Elliot, I see you in the comments. So that is Brooks over there on the bench. So here's Moore pushing in right side. Power move, backhander, deflected high, hits the back window. So Barbish battling with Moore. This puck's coming around the rim here. Cessna and Robinson are now your defensive pair. Coast to coast coming in. They gain the red line, chip it down left side. They're all going off for a change. They have a single forechecker right now. Robinson deep. Evades that forechecker but goes down. So that's Goldberg, who missed this morning's game. Goldberg is in now for Ron Burgundy with Abel and Tusick. Abel trying to get clear. Oh, dangerous. shot and in. So that puck got deflected into the slot. Coast to Coast put one in here at 13:32 in the first. So I think that was just a misplay in the defensive zone. Now Coast to Coast will take the 1-0 lead. Once again, keep those comments coming in here. Reed's Pennsylvania Grandma entered the comment section anyway, representing the Grandma gang here in this evening game as Davis out ahead just past Tusick. Abel chasing far side. Robinson engages far side. Goldberg freed it up for Abel. Abel entering with speed, drifting right. Abel still chasing it deep. Abel off the post, and that one rebounded across. Tusick couldn't handle a bouncing puck. Tusick laid a big hit, but Coast to Coast coming away with it near side. Davis stops the progress, and Abel chips it deep, evades one player. Abel just flying into the corner. Tusick to Abel. Abel's behind the net looking for an outlet. Abel centers one. Davis drifting right. Davis, hard shot, just wide right. This one goes far side. Goldberg will pick it up. Goldberg, Robinson left wing. Robinson, hard shot high off the back window. 12:45 to play. Vengeance with a couple of shots. Tusick with another massive hit over there. Davis D-to-D to Robinson, far side. Robinson circles it back in. Abel chips it in. Coast to Coast, bring it right back out. Tusick hunting over there. Coast to Coast enters right wing. Deep shot. Easy save for Calabrese. He had to rise up a little bit. Ulowitz is on with Cessna as defenseman. So Ulowitz, Cessna near side. I see Mayer, Fairman in the middle here. Here's Fairman. He will enter right wing. Fairman trying to make a move, trying to get past, just clobbers that Coast to Coast player, but lost the puck. Coast to Coast coming the other way near side. This one gets past Cessna, he's chasing deep, he's got two forecheckers coming. Cessna frees it behind the net, far side to Ulowitz. Ulowitz frees it up to the mid wall, but Fairman couldn't play that puck. Another deep shot. Now that's Lacido, hard into the boards over there. This one's to Mayer. Mayer, Fairman calling for it. Mayer can't protect that puck, it went underneath him. Fairman was in early, and offsides is the call. My goodness, Mayer just had that player draped over top of him as he drifted into the zone. Offsides is the call, 11:51 in the first. Haven't seen Cooper Seagull yet. So Lacido, Fairman, Mayer out there right now. They're hitting here. Oh man. Cessna takes a hit. This one frees up for Fairman now. Fairman drifting across. Fairman, deep shot, now it's blocked. Back out to the corner it goes. Coast to Coast coming the other way. They don't play it cleanly though. Lacido got tied up though. Coast to Coast come flying through there. That puck is still loose. Lacido battling for it. Fairman comes away with it again. Now Fairman entering right wing. He's got players all over him. Fairman dawed across. Great pass to Mayer. Shot no. Rebounds loose in the slot. Comes back out far side. Coast to Coast will skate it out as Ulowitz had to wait. Couldn't pinch there. Coast to Coast past him. All the Burgundy forwards changing right now as the puck went into the defensive zone. Coming up on 11 minutes to play. Puck coming around near side. Ulowitz chasing. That's Baru. He lays a hit over there. Puck is down in the trapezoid. Cessna. Oh, another one came right in front of the crease. Moore will take it away. Moore out for Baru. Baru one-on-one here. Baru drifting right. Now Baru alone to the net. Baru squares up. Oh, backhander, no, into the net and just lodges it. Oh my goodness. So Baru just digs one right in the crease. I think he was trying to go backhand there, but couldn't pull it off. 10:47 were stopped. Baru on the jailbreak. Couldn't complete it though. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Burgundy team. This one's gonna be to the Coast to Coast goalie's left. My goodness, what a look. Abel, Goldberg, Tusick. Oh no, we're going outside of the zone, far dot, just outside the Coast to Coast zone here. So Burgundy wins this one, but Dixon can't get that one D to D, so miscue there. Calabrese is way out of the crease to save that one out to the corner. Abel, far mid-wall. He's got players out ahead of him. He will hit Tusick, who chips it into the zone and chasing. Tusick on the forecheck now. Coast to Coast retreating. Then they came back past Tusick. Wodzinski. Oh my goodness, Tusick with another monster hit behind the net. Brett Lacido was excited about that on the bench. Abel shot in the net. Is that in? That's in. Yep. Abel goes top shelf for the score. Ron Burgundy evens things up here, 10-16 in the first. That puck just went straight lodged into the top of the net. So one apiece, 10-16 in the first. Don't see that very often. Just stuck. All right, ensuing face-off at mid-ice now for Abel, Goldberg, Tusik, Wodzenski, and Dixon. Wodzenski will come across Tusik, retreated back to be the other defenseman momentarily. Now he's coming in with speed, right wing. Oh, looking to center to Abel. Couldn't connect on that. Abel chases it down into the trapezoid. Coast to coast takes it far side. Goldberg lays a hit over there, dislodges the puck. Here's Tusik. Coming across Tusik's hard shot into the goalie and into the netting. 9:52 were stopped. Burgundy on the attack again. I got to remember, I got a goalie cam here. Try to use it. New line coming on here for Ron Burgundy. That's Lucido, Mayer, Fairman, Davis, and Robinson. Fairman's in the slot. This puck's going to come deep. Fairman giving chase. They get it away from him. Coming all the way up. Davis sends it back down. Mayer couldn't handle it now. Mayer's got it back. Mayer. Fairman puts one on net. Puck is loose. Coast to coast coming back. Look at Fairman coming on the back check. Coast to coast do evade him, and Davis. Oh, Fairman retreat. Oh, yeah, Fairman dislodges that player off the puck. So great hustle there to get all the way back on defense. And now we're piled up on the other side. Bunch of players on the midwall over there. Fairman clears out a player. Lucido can't get that puck out. Now Robinson's tied up. Robinson chases it deep, and he shovels it into the other corner. Mayer and Davis didn't quite know whether they were going to handle that. Now Davis up the midwall. Mayer trying to battle it out. Mayer gets it out. Now we got a foot race here. Lucido chasing ahead. Coast to coast, get it wide. Mayer chasing ahead. They chip it just past him. And we got a call coming here. We got interference. 9:01 in the first. Coast to coast going to the penalty box. Ron Burgundy going on the power play. There was not a single penalty in game one.
There wasn't one?
Not a single penalty. No. Nope. Still saving that one for the first Ron Burgundy penalty. Very popular Ron Burgundy line that Megan Moore gave me to use. I don't get a chance to use it quite yet though. So coast to coast, chasing one deep here. Davis engages far side. Oh, big hit over there. All right, Baru's got it. He's skating it out here. Now Baru building speed. Now Baru loses the puck near the line. It's in now. Moore chasing it deep as well. Moore into the corner. Baru now in the corner, looking to center. Barbish is also on with Robinson and Ulowitz. Barbish behind the net, brings it right up, puts one into the pads. It's kicked back out to the corner. This one goes hard off the midwall. Calabrese has to play this, so it will not be icing. Ulowitz with a ton of room here, takes it around. Ulowitz looking to stretch it. Had Baru over there. Ulowitz iced the puck, so good idea. Could not connect though to Baru on the far side, trying to catch coast to coast during a change. 8:15 in the first, 44 more seconds on the power play. Going back to the Burgundy zone for a face-off. Thank you to all the live viewers tuning in here. Happy to have everybody on here for this 5 o'clock game. Tomorrow morning, we're going to Delmont, 8 a.m. game 3. But for now, we got some hockey to play. Short-handed coast-to-coast team with a deep shot, hit somebody and went wide left. So Cessna was playing that in the corner. This one's coming back out to the midwall. So coast to coast with a bit of a possession here, short-handed. Now Ulowitz will control. Cessna far side, stretching it out now to Goldberg. Goldberg right up the middle. Goldberg put it behind Abel. They're in the zone now, though. Abel chips it through the slot. Coast to coast coming the other way. Goldberg gloves it down. One-timer by Tusik. Bounced behind the net. Nobody knew where that puck was actually going to land. Ulowitz left wing, D-to-D. Cessna left wing now. That was Ulowitz on the right wing. Cessna's shot deflected down, bouncing puck in front of the goalie, kick back out wide. Ulowitz, hard play over there. That puck is finally cleared by coast to coast. Coast to coast back at full strength. There's been some hitting in this game. Cessna chasing out far side. Here comes the forecheck though. Cessna has to leave it for Ulowitz, who's just resuming his position back there. He was very deep in the offensive zone. That's Fairman. He will enter left side. Fairman. Oh, got hit into the goalie over there. He drops it deep. Tusik centers. Comes back to Tusik. Now Tusik. Hard one into the back of the net. Tusik still over there in the corner, looking for an outlet here. Tusik back out. That's Dixon. Dixon, hard one. Oh, Fairman was trying to deflect that in front of the net. It lands in the coast-to-coast goalie's breadbasket. 7:01 in the first. Offensive zone face-off coming here for Burgundy. Lucido and Mayer will join Fairman as the forwards. Wodzenski and Dixon, your defensive pair. Face off to the coast-to-coast goalie's left. Fairman trying to dig that past Mayer, now Fairman's got it, coming to left wing. Now Fairman, here's a wrister, hard shot off the goalie, over into the corner. Wodzenski chips it back down. There's Mayer trying to work it in, lost the puck though. Mayer, big hit, Wodzenski holds. This one's going far corner. Fairman and Dixon over there. Dixon to Lucido centering back across. No, he had Mayer on the far post, couldn't connect though. So coast to coast, chip it down left side. Dixon's first one back here. He will take it away from the net and around. Dixon stretches it out. It's deflected though through the neutral zone. Burgundy charging ahead now on the forecheck. Mayer and Fairman. Mayer chasing into the corner. Coast to coast, they don't play that one cleanly. Fairman circling around. Fairman drops it down. Coast to coast with some extracurriculars there. Fairman coming off after a hard-hitting shift. Mayer and Lucido working deep. New forward on for Burgundy, that is Barbish. So Mayer, at the end of his shift too, working hard here. Just keeping the puck in the zone. Oh, coast to coast will come away out of that scrum. So Wodzenski frees it up with a poke check. Oh, big play over there on the far boards. Oh my goodness, now we got one of the coast to coast players got a little bit carried away here. We got an interference call coming, so. We don't know who it's on, so bodies were starting to fly there. So that's Barbish going to the box now. So it's first Ron Burgundy penalty of the tournament. So Barbish is in there. He's in a box of emotion, or a glass cage of emotion. I don't know the Ron Burgundy. I ruined it. Nailed it. All right, shorthanded defensive zone faceoff coming here. Calabrese's left. So coast to coast will establish power play possession here. Left wing, deep shot. Calabrese came up, it knocked down, but on the right side, coast to coast with the rebound. Calabrese is protesting, thought that was a high stick, but no call. So coast to coast, tack on one, very fast power play goal. They take the 2-1 lead. So Burgundy back at full strength. 5:35 in the first. No, they pulled it off the board. Okay, they are calling high sticking on that one. So Vengeance back. Wait, no. Barbish is out of the box. I don't know, because they scoreboard says 1-1, so that's what I'm showing on my scoreboard. So Barbish somehow got out of the box, but they didn't count the goal. Penalty timer's still ticking, but Barbish is on the ice, so I guess we shouldn't ask too many questions. So Davis chasing deep here with a coast-to-coast player over there. Up the mid-wall left side. Barbish, big hit. Coast-to-coast, deflected shot behind the net. Now Ulowitz engaging here, left corner. Baru also engaging over there in the corner. So we got a scrum over there. All right, they did tack on that coast-to-coast goal, so it is 2-1. For the scoreboard, Davis trying to get one up along the boards. Davis still forcing it out. So that's Barbish, left wing. Barbish looking for an angle here. Barbish has to send it behind. Baru chasing now. Coast to coast, they didn't quite gain the line. That took a bad bounce off the stanchion. So here's Baru to Ulowitz. Ulowitz drifting right. Ulowitz checked out into the corner. He leaves it for Moore. Back out. Cessna, good hold on the blue line. He chips it back down. Moore has it right side centering. Abel was in there. Couldn't get the shot on net. It was just wide right. Cessna again will hold on his backhand, holding the blue line. Now Moore was ready for that hit. Goldberg centering. Abel chasing it behind the net. He's got a coast player on his back. This one comes back the other direction, near side. 4 minutes to play in the first. Cessna again, great hold on the blue line. That puck's coming back down. Abel still playing it. So Abel chases it deep far side. Here comes Tusik. Another huge hit over there behind the net. And held in again. Oh, now it's back out. So Goldberg's got to drop it back for Cessna. Cessna, Goldberg circling back around. Goldberg to Tusik. Tusik couldn't quite see that one. He may have gotten in ahead of it. Great hold. Here's Ulowitz, right wing. Shot. No, he was actually trying to center that puck. It was deflected back out to the corner. Hard hitting first period here. Goldberg circling back around. Goldberg, great leave. Back for Cessna, left wing. Cessna tried to drop one back. Goldberg's barely back on his skates. Puck is back to him again. So Coast trying to get it out here off the mid wall. Skate it all the way across. Hard play by Tusik. Tusik's got it. Oh, he's knocked down off the puck. Here's Abel, right wing. Abel, hard shot high over the net. Far glass. Cessna comes in left wing. Cessna chips it back down. Tusik giving chase here. Doesn't have inside position. Now Mayer gets inside position, circling back around. Mayer working in the corner here. Mayer still fighting for that puck. Mayer leaves it for Cessna left wing. Cessna puts one in, bouncing left of the net. Now near side, that goes off of a Coast player. Abel had his stick held there for a second. Ulowitz, right wing, leaves it for Tusik. Tusik, hard shot, Bedard style low launch there into the goalie. Far side, Abel trying to get it back out. Coast have it, but they just played defense for like a minute straight. 2:25 to play in the first. Great defense there. Cessna keeps the shot from getting on net there. Fairman is on. Hard shot behind the net. Now Mayer, near side, leaves it for Tusik. Now Fairman chasing. Fairman's massive hit over there. Oh, that kid's hurt. Yeah, we got that coast-to-coast player with a low fall into the boards head first, which is not what you want to see. 150, we are stopped. Here, injury timeout. So once again, first period here of game 2 from the top tier tournament at Alpha. So once again, injury timeout. Player is getting up slowly. All right, so after some muted audio here, we're still figuring out what the penalty duration is going to be here. All right, so it could be a 2 and 10. We got two players in there, Tusik and Fairman in the box. So shorthanded Burgundy team here, and no penalty timer up on the scoreboard yet. I think they're waiting to get it on there. So 130 on Fairman. At least it's labeled for him. I don't know if that's for him or for Tusik. So, all right, so coast to coast, leave one out. Here comes Mayer. Mayer charging ahead, short-handed. He will get inside position on this puck. Mayer will just wrap it around, leave it. Backhander by Lucido, unable to put that one in either. So Burgundy on the attack, short-handed here. Good look there. Mayer, phenomenal hustle. Wraparound, came right to Lucido, but unable to chip it in. So 1:29 in the period, 1:10 on the penalty timer. Once again, they got number 3 up there on the penalty timer. I don't know, though, if they'll release Fairman or Tusik out of the box. So shorthanded offensive zone faceoff here, controlled. Wodzenski will leave one. That one's wide left. So Dixon pinches in here, chips it down. Lucido forechecking here, maybe a little too much because we're shorthanded. Oh, Lucido with the forecheck steal. He will chip it back down. So once again, buying some time here. Mayer came in there hard, just missed his check, maybe on purpose as the puck had exited. So coast to coast, they will enter left side. Dixon undercuts, Wodzenski sends it back to the wing, coast to coast, setting up for a shot. That's high off the back window and out of the zone. 52 seconds and counting in the first. 29 more seconds on the penalty. Coast to coast, drifting right. Good poke check by Dixon to get that puck out to the boards. Puck is still over there wide. Lucido, big hit. Mayer coming away with it again. It's out of the zone. Coast to coast have to clear. They didn't play it cleanly, so Mayer's going to retreat here. Still fighting for that puck. Coast to coast. Had to get back on sides. Now, puck is deep behind the zone. 5 more seconds. We're going to see who's coming out of the box. There's a hard shot. My goodness. Wodzinski just launched it down there. All right, so somebody's out of the box. All right, Tusick did come out, so they did have the wrong number on the penalty timer. So Fairman serving a 10-minute there. So, and Robinson right at the buzzer from the left wing, and that'd be the end of the first. So I did not use the goalie cam very much there in the first period. And my intern, Derek Ulowitz, is relocating the goalie cam to the other net. First intermission here. Ron Burgundy down a goal, 2-1. Thank you to all the live viewers for tuning in here for this early evening game. Shout out to Burke Moore's grandpa. He came over and introduced himself before the game. I love meeting the grandparents. I mean, they're one of the big groups that I do this for the extended family that can't be at all the games. All right, Christian Bolduc and Charlie. Yep, you guys are rooting on Brooks Robinson. We're happy to have him here playing in game 2 as well. I mean, I'm not sad that baseball's getting rained out. That lets these kids play hockey. I'm all for it. So, all right, so your line to start the second. Burgundy going right to left as we're looking at it. So this is Baru, Barbish, Moore, Robinson, and Davis. Davis has his neck guard hanging off of him as we start here. Robinson waits, angles it to Barbish. Barbish chips it into the zone. Coast far side. They will retreat into their own zone, go behind their own net. They will wait back there and send it back out far mid-wall. And they angle one into the neutral zone. And they enter left side. Davis keeping with him here. That one goes into the back of the net. Davis will pull it wide. Leave it for Baru. Baru stretching it out just past Moore. So Coast far side. They wait. They angle one back across. It's knocked down and they enter drifting right. Robinson, good defense there. Dislodges that Coast player off the puck, but they both go down hard over there in the corner. It was hard to see though. Coast come in with a high shot from the left wing as they were charging in. Coast reestablished possession left wing. They wait. Hesitation move over there in the left wing. Puck kicks back out to the mid-wall. Barbish giving chase. Davis frees it for Robinson coming around behind the net. Robinson feathers one for Moore on the near mid-wall. Moore, stretch pass, Baru. Baru and Barbish 2-on-2 rush. Baru drifting right. Low shot, block, came right back to him. Baru another low shot. Barbish somehow fell down over there in the corner. He's back up now. Abel comes on, immediately plays that puck. Moore comes across as well. But Coast get the puck clear. Comes to Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz waits. Then sends one to Abel. Abel waiting, drifting left. Abel into the corner. And Coast are going to feather this one back into the neutral zone. Ulowitz leaves it for Cessna, who was actually headed the other way. So Cessna has a puck deep here. Near side, stretching it to Ulowitz. Ulowitz leaves for Abel. Abel coming in left. Goldberg shot, no. Behind the net. Abel back out to the corner. Coast are going to skate this one out. 2 gold domes here for a Coast team as they are offside. That happens when you walk the blue line there. So 13:06 in the second. Face off right underneath us, near dot, just outside the Burgundy zone, with Lucido, Mayer, and Moore. Coast drop one down right side. So Dixon and Wodzinski back here. Wodzinski leaves it for Dixon near side. And then back across in front of the net to Wodzinski. Oh, his stretch pass got deflected back into the zone. Dixon has to retreat a little bit. Stretches one far side. Moore taps it out of the zone. Puck is in the neutral zone. Mayer chips it ahead and chasing now. Mayer, tremendous forecheck here. Coast coming around near side. Lucido got a piece of it, but Coast off the mid wall stretches one back out the far side. Wodzenski curling back around as that Coast player went down. Wodzenski entering right wing. Wodzenski tried to drag past that Coast player. Puck is kicked wide. Moore now working now. Oh, Moore's drugged down, no call. Lucido. Moore from his knees trying to get that puck loose. Lucido back. Wodzenski gonna load one up. Wodzenski slap shot hard off the goalie left side. Dixon chases one deep. Dixon centering. Maher was over there, couldn't deflect it in though. Coast was skated out near side. No, it's held in. Held in by Lucido. Lucido left side. Coming behind the net. Right in front of the goalie cam. And they're coming back across. So, puck on the corner. Oh, this one's coming out of the zone. Wodzenski hustling back. Coast coming in hard as well. Wodzenski sends it wide, back out of the zone. So they will wait and then chip it back down left side. This one's coming in front of Calabrese. He keeps it away. Stretch pass. Moore gains a red line. Lifts one in left side. Lucido, Baru, and Barbish is your third forward right now. So action on the mid wall. Oh my goodness. Barbish came in there head first. They keep getting up and falling back down over there on the corner. Here's Robinson across Davis. Walking one in right side. Davis, hard shot high off the netting. So Davis lets go of a missile from the right wing. That puck off the goalie and into the netting. So 11-11 on the clock, second period. Fairman still in the box, serving an extended penalty. So Baru, Barbish, Robinson, Davis, and Goldberg is the other forward. Barbish over to the corner. Good survey there before he made it there to see the situation. Robinson holds. Robinson, that one's deflected down by Goldberg into the far corner. Goldberg back out to play. Oh, Goldberg jumps up with that puck as he's still trying to protect it with his body. Barbish working. Barbish right in front of the net, sends it across the crease over to the corner. Baru tied up over there in the near side corner. Can't really see that. Here's Robinson, D to D, Davis. Walking in right side, Davis. Hard shot. That one off the crossbar and into the netting. So Davis showing off the cannon here. 2 shots from the right wing. Second one off the crossbar. So Burgundy with a couple of good offensive possessions here, keeping the puck in the zone and getting some deep shots anyway. So Abel, Mayer, Tusik, Cessna, and Ulowitz. Offensive zone faceoff to the Coast goalies left. Coast coming around near side, but great forecheck there by Tusik. Broke up the play momentarily. And now it's chipped out. Cessna got a piece of it. Cessna still battling here, but Coast have it in the slot. Good save by Calabrese. Back out here, right wing. Oh, Tusik almost had a steal there. He was off and running. Now left wing, Coast walking it in. Deep shot. Calabrese saved it. Cessna was on the post to kick it wide as that one was trying to leak past Calabrese. Now Tusik sending wide. He's back checked though. Coast coming the other way. Cessna breaks up that play. Ulowitz chasing into the corner. Ulowitz frees it up far side. Tusik has it over there. Tusik skating out. Far side. He'll stretch it across to Ulowitz. Ulowitz feathers it ahead for Abel. Now Abel chips it ahead and chasing. Abel trying to get there before the goalie. Unable to do so. Coast goalie will smother that one just barely. Abel, great effort to try to catch up to that puck. 9:51 in the second. Burgundy down a goal. Offensive zone faceoff coming to the Coast goalie's left. All right, Lucido, Moore, Goldberg, Dixon, and Wodzenski. Coast control the faceoff. They're coming around near side. Coast near side. Not a lot of pressure there, but now they're skating vertically. Oh, Moore got his stick in there. Now it's chipped across. Great back check by Wodzenski to free up that puck now for Dixon. Dixon with a Coast player all over him. Dixon back across for Goldberg. Goldberg trying to evade here. Goldberg to Moore. Moore chasing in left wing. Moore, he will wait. Coast coming hard though. Dixon holds it in. Now Lucido coming around. Lucido working now right wing. Lucido out in the corner. Lucido still working here. Lucido circling back around. Now this one's chipped left by Wodzenski. Nobody over there. So Goldberg will come across to engage. Now Moore in the corner. Back out. Oh, Dixon couldn't hold on to that one. He's got to go get it. So Dixon chasing back into his own zone. Leaves it for Wodzenski out. It's a hard play off the boards there. And Coast are offsides just barely as they were trying to get back across. 8:51 were stopped. So then ensuing face-off on the near dot just outside the Burgundy zone. Lucido, Moore, Goldberg with Wodzinski and Dixon. Coast to coast chasing it, retreating deep here. Stretch pass, they didn't quite see that one coming. Wodzinski, he will retreat, send it off the far dasher. Coast though will come in, gain the red line, and enter left wing. So Coast charging in here hard left side. Wodzinski keeps him from getting a shot on net. Hard play over there. Now Wodzinski chasing far side. Coast out to the mid-wall. They drop it down. Wodzinski absorbs a hit there, pins the puck on the boards. Goldberg, the hit, dangerous hit there. That one comes to Calabrese. He will cover that one at 8:16. So, defensive zone faceoff coming up here to Calabrese's right. Baru, Barbish, Tusick, Robinson, and Davis. Baru in the circle here for the faceoff. This one comes deep. Robinson sends it around. Coast walk it back down. Now Coast behind the net. And Robinson frees it up far side. Robinson feathered it ahead for Tusick. Held in by Moore. That's Baru. Baru around one player. Baru drifting right. Baru centering. Oh, that puck came in front of the net. Back out to the left mid-wall. Tusick back across. Here's Robinson. Hard. Oh, Robinson can't get the shot. Puck's in front of the net. And back out. Coast near side. He will skate this one dead ahead. Ooh, almost in early. No call. Robinson checks that player off the puck. But Coast send it back up to the corner. Baru has Tusick out ahead. Tusick far side. Tusick right wing. Oh, Tusick checked off the puck there. Oh my goodness, hard shoulder into the boards of there. Baru has it far side. Baru, Tusick has it behind the net. Tusick centers one, comes past everybody. Ulowitz took a stab at it. Now Ulowitz coming ahead here. Ulowitz, hard shot into the goalie. Rebound by Baru. No, that one's deflected back out to the corner. Tusick in the corner. Sends it back. Baru has it on the wing. Baru sends one across left side. Tusick and Barbish coming across to chase that one over. Cessna will hold just barely. No, it's batted back out by Coast defenseman there. Cessna just sandwiched over there. This one, Coast taking it wide. They will enter left wing and chip it down. Cessna across to play it. 6:35 in the second. That's Ulowitz entering left side. Oh, he's sent off the puck there. A wild play. Ulowitz has it back though. Now Tusick far side. Tusick working all the way around here. Tusick still controlling. Tusick holding the puck here. Tusick to the net. No, puck is loose in the slot and kicked back out of the zone. Cessna all alone here with 3 Coast players coming. Cessna hard off the boards. It's out of the zone. Coast just on sides. Now they're going to get him off sides. Fairman's coming out of the box. 6:03 in the second. Faceoff's going to be right underneath us here. Near dot. Just outside the Burgundy zone. Your line is Abel, Mayer, Goldberg, Wodzinski, and Dixon. Upcoming faceoff here. Controlled by Burgundy. Dixon takes it deeper. Dixon, Abel circling around now. Abel surveying. He's going to go dead ahead as there was no pressure in front of him. Now Abel sends it left into the corner. Abel still working down there in the corner. It's going to be a lot of traffic. Now Mayer behind the net. He's checked off the puck. Puck is in the far corner. Here's Goldberg coming in off the wing. Goldberg and Mayer still working here. Goldberg chasing out to the corner. Goldberg waiting. This one kicked back out to the wing. Here's Wodzinski, hard shot. That one kicked back out of the zone. So Wodzinski's shot was blocked. Dixon can't get the exit. Coast with the steal. Dixon gets it back, but goes hard into the boards. Coast from the right corner. Wodzinski, good engagement there. Abel also running away without the puck. This time Abel frees it up the mid-wall. Wodzinski angles one out. It ends up with Mayer. Mayer coming dead ahead here. Mayer loses that puck out to the corner. Goldberg and Abel run into each other over there in the corner. Goldberg kicks it backwards. Coast players take it away far side. They will chip it down left wing. Coast making a couple of personnel changes. They are coming in hard on the forecheck. This one freed up Fairman, who's back in now. There's a high shot over the far corner. So Dixon coming across the plate with a Coast player on his back. Mayer, Abel, and Fairman are your forwards. Deep shot by Calabrese. That went airborne. Wodzinski, far side to Fairman. Fairman surveying here. He will skate it ahead. Fairman will enter right wing. Still trying to drag past Fairman into the corner. Fairman behind the net, circling back around. Mayer will take that one now. Mayer and Fairman. Fairman's got it. He will leave it for Robinson. Now that one stays in. And Coast will take it out and angle one back across. Coast moving left here. And back out of the zone they have to clear. So Coast retreating back to their own zone. So Lacido and Moore join Fairman as forwards. Davis and Robinson, your defensive pair. Davis looking here, leaves it for Moore near side. Catching Coast in a change, 2-on-2 rush. Moore left wing, got Fairman. Oh, was trying to get it to him. Couldn't connect though. So Coast coming the other way. Lacido, massive hit there on the mid wall. Coast coming far side, they enter left wing. Deep shot, saved by Calabrese. Fairman stabs at it over in the corner. Davis trying to clear it as well. Lacido tracking it down. Davis played it. Lacido out to the blue line, held in by Coast. Davis has it in the corner. Davis will stay over there in the corner and then angle one hard off Goldberg to Fairman. Fairman, does he have any gas left here? Left wing. Fairman's going to enter here. He's going to wait, put a low shot on net. Kicked out to the far corner. Lacido trying to free this puck up. Lacido, Moore in the corner. Moore still working here behind the net. Oh, Lacido couldn't get that shot from close range in the slot. Coast kicking it wide. Ulowitz tries to send it back. It sends deeper though. Robinson circles it back around. Moore and Fairman are over there. Fairman should be gassed by now as his first shift back is a long shift. All right, they're chasing it ahead. Here we go again. Ulowitz and Fairman coming in now. Coast coming the other way. Coast drifting left. They send one back. Lacido, big hit over there. Ulowitz will take it out from the crease and circle back around. So Ulowitz looking for the diagonal stretch pass here. Ulowitz waiting. And he will drop one down left side smartly. Bunch of personnel changes here. Baru, Barbish, Tusick are on as forwards. 2:14 to play in the second. Coast. Oh, almost practically an interference right there. Coast through the middle there. Tusick, big hit to dislodge that player off the puck. Barbish coming the other way. Barbish and Ulowitz. Barbish right wing. Does not have numbers. He will chase this puck into the corner and try to pull it back out. Oh, Barbish hit down along the boards. Baru also coming in there. Oh, he got getting very chippy over there in the corner. Barbish trying to play it again. He's hit from behind. Baru into the corner. 1:45 to play in the period. Hard pass across Ulowitz. Oh, off the post. Moore couldn't put it home. Baru feathers one airborne. Ulowitz tried to block it back down. Now Tusick circles back around. Tusick. Baru just holds a blue line. Great effort. Now Tusick left side. Tusick trying to circle back around. Tusick now in the right corner. Tusick behind the net, showing tremendous patience here, coming back around. Tusick to Ulowitz, couldn't handle it. Cessna can't handle the bouncing puck either. Puck's out of the zone. Cessna's got to get it with two Coast players coming in hard. Cessna does send it back through the neutral zone. Baru trying to play it. Comes back. Cessna got a piece of it. 1 minute to play in the period. Cessna, Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz with Tusick. Ulowitz coming dead ahead here. Tusick waits. Still waiting. Tusick puts one in on nets. Come back out. Puck is loose. Goldberg coming back across. Goldberg trying to move it back into the slot. Coast now coming away with numbers. Tusick, good back check. Cessna's back, playing a one-on-one now. 39 seconds to play in the period. Coast off the wing there. Ulowitz played a big hit over there on the far side. Cessna trying to free it up the boards. Goldberg takes a stab at it as well. Cessna now has it alone. Cessna chips one airborne. It's still not out of the zone. Now it is. Coast control though, sending off the near dasher. They will enter on the wing here. Tusick frees it up for Cessna. 16 seconds to play in the period. Cessna sends it back around. Ulowitz is over here near side. Ulowitz hard off the dasher. Bounces out of the zone. It's an end-over-end puck. No icing. Abel coming in hard on the forecheck. Closing seconds of the period. Tusick can get one off here from the corner. Tusick, Abel. Wrap around. No, they're going to run out of time. So that is it for the second period. Furious attack by Burgundy, but unable to score in that period. 2-1 is still the score, second intermission. I'll get the scoreboard set up here for the third period. Once again, thank you to all the live viewers for tuning in here. All right, scoreboard says third period. Trying to use the goalie cam as much as I can. Again, single man operation here as Rickety Bench intern moving that camera for me. He's doing a bang up job too. He's doing good. He's going to put that on his resume, Rickety Bench intern.
Sure, he's going to go far with that.
My executive producer's in the house.
Should have brought you a blanket, I'm sorry. No, I should have brought you a blanket.
All right, Burgundy going left to right now. Start the third period. Calabrese in net on my left. Starting the period is going to be Lucido, Mayer, and Fairman with Wodzenski and Dixon. All right, Lucido's at mid-ice for the faceoff. Fairman on the left wing, Mayer on the right wing. Wodzenski's got it. He's off and running. Wodzenski taking it ahead here. Wodzenski drifting right. He's tied up over there. Puck is low. Mayer behind the net now. Mayer can't free it up. Coast off the wing here. Fairman's back playing defense. He will take a poke at that one because Wodzenski got deep. Fairman, good work over there. Trying to get that puck free. He does have it out of the zone, trying to get it loose, but Coast coming the other way again. So Coast circling back around, they will enter and drifting right. Dixon comes across, lays a big hit over there. So Wodzenski, Mayer, near side. He's got Fairman out ahead of him. Mayer, right wing. Mayer can't get that puck on net. Fairman trying to protect. Puck is loose. Fairman comes away with it near side. Fairman will leave it for Dixon. Dixon leaves it back for Fairman. We got an absolute scrum over here. So we got a big time fight over in the corner. So Lucido and Fairman came in to break it up. Mayer was tied up with one of the Coast players. 14:08 were stopped. We got old-fashioned hockey play. So Mayer's going to finish his day early here. So he's off, and a Coast player to the penalty box. So, all right. Fireworks early in the third. 14:08, we're stopping. Let's see what the result is here. Looks like a Coast power play based on the personnel on the ice. So they're going to leave Fairman and Lucido on with Robinson and Davis. That's your PK here. We got to figure out, somebody's got to serve the penalty still, I think. So I think they're trying to figure out if they got to put somebody in the box. So we're still sorting things out here, as often these delays are all right too, to let things simmer down a little bit and wait another minute. So all right, so they do have 1:30 on the clock and Barbish's number up there on the clock. So I don't know if they can just have that up there with nobody in the box, or if they actually have to put some personnel in there. This is exactly where Ryan Tusick would come in handy.
This is the moment?
This is the moment, the sort of moment where I'm just sitting here spouting speculation and questions, and then Ryan patiently waits for me to say all my questions, and then he calmly comes in and says, well, the official ruling is this, and this is how it works. And so he's listening from PNC Park right now, by the way. So had a moment there where I needed you, Ryan, but that's all right. We're going to march on here. Okay, Cessna's going to serve the penalty. Okay, Cessna's going to serve a 4-minute penalty per the scoreboard, and then number 91 is for Coast. 1:30 on that penalty. So we're playing 4-on-4 here. So Fairman, Lucido, Davis, and Robinson is your 4-on-4 line right now. Lucido, far side, engaging here. Davis also engaging. Coast just taking it deep through the trapezoid now on the near mid wall. They go D to D. That's coming out of the zone though. So Lucido and Fairman will come across to challenge. Coast, they wait, feather one in. We got a guy streaking through the middle here. Davis stops the shot though. And Lucido trying to get that puck clear. Fairman's got it. Fairman trying to force it out of the zone. Held in by the Coast players though. Coast right wing. Robinson gets it out of the zone. So Coast back at their own blue line. They will skate it across, far side now. They will enter right wing. Robinson comes up to engage. Robinson bodying up here. Lucido with the steal. Lucido couldn't free that up for Fairman though. Now this one will end up with Fairman. He's got two Coast players in front of him. Fairman will enter left wing. He will make a move. No, he's checked off the puck. It's out of the zone. Lucido drops it back down. Fairman and Lucido coming off. They ate up a minute of that penalty though. So now that's Moore and Baru to join Wodzinski and Ulowitz. Wodzinski ties up and checks that Coast player off the puck. Ulowitz near side. Oh, we got a call coming. So, interesting. Oh. We had a puck come out from behind the netting. I think that was an orange puck. So, all right, so that wasn't a penalty. That was just a extra debris on the ice stoppage. 2:40 on the penalty, 12:47 on the game clock. So Baru's face off. Wodzinski far side, trying to get it out of the zone. He's just gonna race it out himself. Oh, he got held up by the dasher over there. Baru frees it for Ulowitz. Ulowitz out ahead for Moore. Moore entering right wing. Moore shot. Oh, save. More backhander, rebound. No, also not played cleanly and then covered by the Coast goalie. So Moore, I don't think he expected that rebound to come to his side, but it did. So he also laid a backhander on net. So we're now shorthanded. So Coast with a power play, we got a shorthanded offensive zone faceoff. Baru in the faceoff. Coast control, they go behind their own net. Moore and Baru are your forwards. Ulowitz and Wodzinski, the defensive pair here. Penalty killing for another 2 minutes and change. So Wodzinski is able to ice the puck here in penalty killing time. So that works. So Moore is very deep here on the forecheck for shorthanded. Baru ends up with it on the right wing. He will try to put one on net. It's blocked. So Baru, great effort there. Ulowitz also taking a stab at it. And we're back on sides. No, we've got... Oh, we got back check coming up here. Okay, we got a call coming. Who was that on? All right, Coast to the box. We're back to 4-on-4. There's still 1:44 on Mayer's penalty. 11:51 to play. 4-on-4 for a minute 44, and then Burgundy will have a very short power play if nothing else happens. No, I have that wrong. It's only a minute and a half penalties here, so we're still going to be shorthanded after the 4-on-4 period for a few seconds. Barbish with the takeaway. Barbish near side. He's got Abel. 2-on-2 rush. Barbish right wing. Barbish looking for an angle here. He's going to go all the way around. Barbish far mid-wall, leaves it for Abel in the far corner. Ulowitz was chasing in there, but he will retreat now. Abel circling back around. Abel waiting in the corner, past one of the Coast players. Oh, but they lose it in the slot. Coast, though, don't get a clean exit. They're coming around near side. They will send one out. This one's coming to Calabrese. So Calabrese will stop that one right in front. Ulowitz will take it away. Ulowitz near side. Leaves it, but Coast with a steal here in the zone. Feather one across. That one comes to Calabrese. He will cover that one. So a little dicey play right there. Exactly 11 minutes on the clock. 53 more seconds before Burgundy's back at full strength. We're going to swap out some more personnel here. Dixon, Robinson, Tusick, and Goldberg. So Tusick will take this face off to Calabrese's left in a game that's had a little bit of everything so far, including Burgundy needing a goal here to even things up. So Calabrese will save that shot as well for a stoppage, and their face-off coming up to his left. Tusik again in here for the faceoff. Tusik, Goldberg, Robinson, and Wodzinski. That's Dixon. Dixon and Robinson. So Dixon has it, leaves it for Tusik. That's Robinson now. Robinson building speed here. Robinson drifting right. Now he's on the left wing. Robinson left wing, circling all the way around. Robinson looking for an outlet. He will hit Dixon. Dixon feathers one in, deflected in front of the net, but sends wide left. So Goldberg, good idea there. Goldberg was chasing that puck, but Coast leave it on the near side. They're about to take a 15-second power play here. So Coast back to full strength. So Burgundy killing for 10 more seconds before they're at even strength. Dixon coming around near side. Dixon's got Goldberg in support. Dixon waits. No pressure by Coast. Dixon to Goldberg near side. Goldberg with Tusik in the middle. Goldberg drifting right. Goldberg looking for an edge. He's checked off the puck, trying to get back to it. Coast exit off the mid-wall, but it comes straight across. So it didn't exit the zone. Now they do exit the zone far side. And they were in early. So offsides is the call as puck was deflected on the blue line. 9:50 to play. Burgundy down a goal. Personnel changes coming here. This is going to be Lucido, Fairman, and Moore with Wodzinski and Davis. Face-off far dot just outside the Burgundy zone. Lucido in here for the face-off. This one comes to Davis. Davis D to D. Hard one for Wodzinski to play. He'll take it off the dasher. And then far side, Fairman had a hard time playing that one. Fairman couldn't get to it in time. Lucido back to it. Lucido. Fairman has it. Fairman tried to free it up, but Coast will drop it back down. No icing. So Wodzinski, far side for Davis. Davis back for Wodzinski as Coast had two guys coming that way. This time, stretch pass. Fairman couldn't get a piece of it, though. It will be icing. So good idea, but that was a very difficult saucer pass to play. 9:19, we're stopped. We're going back to the Burgundy zone. Teams at full strength. Face-off coming to Calabrese's right. So Lucido, Moore, and Fairman. Davis and Wodzinski still out there. Lucido's defensive zone face-off. Moore digging for it. Moore has it. Far side. Fairman couldn't play it, but he will gain it now. Far side. Fairman will enter left wing. Fairman still taking it wide. Fairman behind the net, circling all the way around. Fairman lost it back there. Wodzinski sends it across. Fairman's back up on his skates, trying to play this puck. He's hit hard into the boards over there. Lucido, Moore. Now, Fairman overshot the puck. Coast coming away with it. Coast with a 3-on-2 coming the other way. Wodzinski take a swipe at it. Coast to the net. Saved by Calabrese and smothered. So 8:41 we're stopped. Burgundy still down a goal. New line coming on here. Abel, Tusik, Barbish, Ulowitz, and Cessna. Face off to Calabrese's right. Abel in for the face off. Coast control, left wing, hard shot, high. Far side, Cessna trying to get this puck out. Left it just past Barbish and held in. Cessna has it back. Now Barbish far side's got Abel ahead of him. Barbish drops it down. Abel and Tusik coming in on the forecheck. Tusik has it in the corner. He will leave it for Ulowitz. Ulowitz across Cessna left wing. Here's a hard shot, deflected into the corner. Barbish point blank range. Saved by the Coast goalie. So good offensive possession there by Burgundy, getting a couple of shots on net. 8:10 to play. Offensive zone face-off to the Coast goalie's right. Abel in the circle, Barbish in the slot, Tusik on the wing. This one comes over to Tusik. Tusik leaves it for Cessna. Cessna holds, has a little trouble there in the blue line though, comes back into the neutral zone. Ulowitz circling back across, leaves it for Cessna near side. Cessna to Abel. Abel feathers it through. Abel will drop it into the zone, out to the wing. Abel circling back around. Barbish trying to drag it through. Barbish evades a hit. Tusik has it left side. Tusik, hard shot off the back of the net. That looked like it went in for a second. Ulowitz left wing. Leaves it into the corner. Tusik's over there. Tusik centers. Barbish couldn't chip it in. Coast have it far side. 7:35 to play. Coast diagonal through the neutral zone. Now drifting left. Cessna engaging here. Coast, they wait over there in the left wing. Try to drop one into the slot. Tusik with the takeaway. He's got Abel out in front. Tusick able 2-on-2 rush. Tusick left wing, waiting into the slot. Tusick all the way around, right side now, hard shot off the crossbar. Dixon comes in, chases that bouncing puck along the boards. Tusick has it in the corner. And Coast send it back out near the point. Dixon holds, sends it back down. That's Tusick. Tusick still waiting over there in the corner. Now Abel left wing. Abel centering. Barbish over there. Barbish hard shot. Ulowitz was crashing for the rebound. None to be had though. So Dixon tries to send it off the boards. Coast have it now with numbers coming the other way. Coast left side. Oh, they break up the play. Into the corner, comes in front of Calabrese. He will smother that one. My goodness, that was a dicey situation too. As a 3-on-1 for Coast coming the other way. 6:41. Burgundy needing to make something happen here to even up the tally. Your line is Baru, Goldberg, Moore, Robinson, and Dixon. So Dixon to Moore, far side. Moore angles it through the neutral zone. And back past Dixon. Dixon with Robinson. Dixon with Coast forecheckers coming. Dixon leaves it for Moore. Far side's got a ton of room. Moore waits, stretches one for Goldberg. Goldberg chips it into the zone, but Coast will control and send it off the dasher. Robinson sends it back. Baru sends it down into the zone. Coast trying to control it deep. Oh, Moore kicks one in on the forecheck near the net. He tried to center it again. Puck is back behind the net. Coast coming around near side. Robinson has to retreat from there. Coast coming in hard. Dixon, great poke check, undercut. That's Moore. Moore across Goldberg, right side, hard shot high off the window. Moore into the corner. Moore controlling here, leaves it. Dixon, left side, hard shot. Gets behind the net. Robinson will come in. Robinson will shovel it down to Baru in the corner. Baru centering. Dixon chased it in real deep, now retreats a little bit. Dixon still waiting. Oh, tried to drop it back in. Coast with a takeaway. So Dixon gets hit in front of the Coast bench. Burgundy back on sides. Here's Goldberg, Baru enters, wheeling and dealing here. Baru into the corner. Baru hit off the puck. Puck is loose in the slot. Coast coming away here. Wodzensky is on. So more controls. Goldberg coming off. Lucido coming on. Oh man, we got bodies over there on the far boards. Wodzensky, good play there to free up the puck. Baru taking a stab at it. Ends up back to Wodzensky. No, Coast with a takeaway. Davis has to play this one immediately coming off the bench. Here's a shot into Calabrese. He will smother that one. 4:48 to play. Once again, Burgundy needing to make something happen in the offensive zone. We got a defensive zone face-off coming up. Fairman is on to join Lucido and Barbish with Wodzensky and Davis. Face off to Calabrese's left. This one's blocked, got behind the net. So Wodzensky takes it away. He will retreat though, sends it back for Davis. Davis far side, feathered it ahead. Barbish couldn't get it out though. Wodzensky will chase it deep again. Wodzensky's got Fairman on this wing. Wodzensky to Fairman. Fairman shovels it ahead, but Coast will control at their own blue line. Davis. Oh, can't play that bouncing puck. Davis does free it diagonally just past Fairman. So Coast off the near dasher. Barbish and Fairman playing that puck. Their sticks got lifted though. Coast, they will enter right wing. So Coast right wing, they're going to send it deep. They will wait over there. Coast right wing, bringing it across at the point. Poke check by Fairman. Davis frees it up wide. Coast can't get that shot on net. Now Coast have somebody behind the net going out far corner. Now back out to the right wing. They're sending up for a hard shot. Calabrese saves that one. Fairman's going to take it away. Fairman lifts one ahead. Had Lucido streaking but couldn't hit him. So Coast will chip it back down. Davis looking for an outlet here. He will send it back across. Abel is over there with some room. Coast is coming though. Abel evades a hit there. Abel's got Fairman in front of him. Abel left side. Abel to the middle. Hard shot. Glove save by the Coast goalie. So Abel puts one on net. No rebound. 3:27 in the third. Lucido and Fairman coming off. Offensive zone face-off coming up here to the Coast goalie's left. That is Tusick and Goldberg coming on to join Abel with Ulowitz and Cessna. All right. Coach Lucido has called a timeout here, 3:27 in the third. So Coach Lucido is going to draw up a play here, I bet. So Team Burgundy needing to make something happen here. Had to even up this score. So 3:27, Burgundy with the timeout. Appreciate all the viewers tuning in here. We are back on tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. from Delmont. And we'll have the action 8 a.m. Bring your coffee and donuts. I'll bring the hockey. Oh, Ryan Tusick says they're getting poured on at PNC Park. Getting rained on, so that's no fun. All right, so timeout over. The upcoming offensive zone faceoff coming here. So Abel with Tusick, Goldberg, Ulowitz, and Cessna. Faceoff to Cessna, far side. Ulowitz has to kick the bouncing puck. He's pinned off of that puck. Still fighting for it, chips it deep. Goldberg chasing now, far side. Goldberg has it in the corner. He's bodied up now. This one comes up the mid-wall. Ulowitz, who's pinching, has to control it over there. Now Coast trying to control it over there. That's an old-fashioned scrum over there in the far corner. Coast free it up. It's going all the way down for icing, though. So another part of that timeout was probably notifying Calabrese what they're going to do when he has to get pulled, if he has to get pulled. Offensive zone faceoff coming up again after the icing. 2:55 to play. New line on. Brew, Barbish, and Moore. Moore will take this faceoff. Robinson and Wodzinski, your defensive pair. Moore's faceoff comes to the Coast, and they wrap it around near side. Oh, Barbish with the steal here, right wing. Barbish backhands one right in front of the net. Puck was loose. Oh, puck was not fully controlled, but the ref whistled it dead, so. So a couple of extracurriculars after the play. No calls, though. Net was dislodged as well. 2:43, offensive zone. Face-off coming up here. We're going to keep that line out there. Moore will take this face-off to the Coast goalie's right. No, Baru will take the face-off. This one controlled by Coast. They send it around near side again. And they do free this one off the mid-wall and out of the zone. Hard neutral zone play there. Dixon gained the red line, dropped it back down before taking a big hit. Barbish sends it deeper. Comes back up the mid-wall. Robinson pinching here. So Burgundy defensemen have to pinch here. We got to make something happen here. We got to get pucks on net. Puck is in the corner. Barbish still battling for it here. Barbish trying to leave it for Moore. Coast send it up the boards. Baru, Moore into the corner. He's checked off the puck. So action here near side coming up on 2 minutes to play. Oh, Barbish hit hard over there. Moore just centers one. Nobody home though, as all the Burgundy forwards were deep. Robinson coming across here. Robinson trying to leave that puck over there. Coast chip it deep. Baru has it deep. He sends it around the boards. 1:43 to play. Burgundy has to get the puck back into the offensive zone so they can pull Calabrese and get an extra attacker on the ice. Coast trying to eat the puck down there. All right, so that Fairman coming in far side here. Fairman drifting left. Fairman checked off the puck, centers it for Lucido. Lucido, the center one across. This one's loose in the slot. Wodzinski took a piece of it. Coast will angle it out. Oh, it's an empty net as well. That puck's gonna just go wide. So Davis is back in, it's icing. Oh my goodness. 1:07 to play, empty net for Burgundy, so extra attacker on, 6-on-5. Offensive zone faceoff coming up to the Coast goalie's right. Your personnel, Abel, Lucido, Fairman, Tusick, Wodzinski, and Davis. Timeout by Coast to Coast. Oh my goodness. inches.
You missed this.
By inches, that puck just passed the net. So, all right, Burgundy needs to win the face-off and get a couple of pucks headed towards the goal. 1:07 on the clock in a game that's had a little bit of everything. Programming note, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Back on. You getting tired of me saying that? I want everyone to know. And then game 4 is 3:45 back here at Alpha. So 2 games on the schedule tomorrow as well. All right, offensive zone face-off coming up here, 6-on-5. And it is the same personnel. Fairman in the slot, Tusick on the wing. Lucido is going to be also in the slot. Wojciechowski pinching in, Davis the lone man back. This one comes to Tusick. Tusick coming across, his low shot, angled just wide left. Lucido coming back around with it. Lucido back for Davis. Davis going to load one up, hard shot deflected in front of the net. Kick back out, puck is loose in the slot and covered by the Coast goalie. So, okay, that works. That works. Let's just do that again. 53 seconds on the clock. They're going to swap out the defenseman here. Dixon and Ulowitz are on. So Fairman and Lucido in the slot, Tusick on the wing. Abel trying to win this back to Tusick. This one comes to the corner. Tusick bodies up trying to get that puck. Fairman also big hit over there. Puck is on the near side corner. Coast trying to eat it here. Fairman another big hit over there. Lucido, Tusick waits, puts one across the net. Fairman was on the other post, couldn't tap it in though. Coast whip it out of the zone. It's a bouncing puck. Ulowitz has to go get it. 30 seconds to play. Ulowitz circling back around. Ulowitz looking for an outlet here. He's got Tusick deep. Tusick will skate it ahead. Tusick looking for an avenue here. Tusick evades a hit into the corner, centering. Fairman was over there, couldn't connect though. 16 seconds to play. Oh, Dixon can't hold in. Coast to coast with an empty net. They will send this one and tap it in. And so, 7 seconds to play, empty net, score by Coast to Coast. So, they will take the 3-1 lead. Break it up. Several players leaving here. We only have, all right, they're just going to run the clock out, so that'll be the game at the end of an ugly one here. Burgundy going down by a 3-1 score in game 2. We're back on tomorrow morning at Delmont.